Namaste. Welcome to another video of Health Anytime. Yoga is a practice that has been around for thousands of years and has gained popularity in recent years. It originated in ancient India and is a complex system of physical, mental, and spiritual practices. In this video, we'll explore the philosophy of yoga, as well as some of its key concepts. Yoga has a long and rich history that dates back to ancient India. The earliest mention of yoga can be found in the Rig Veda, which is one of the oldest sacred texts in the world. The Rig Veda describes the practice of yoga as a means of spiritual enlightenment and liberation. Over time, yoga evolved and different schools of thought emerged. One of the most influential figures in the history of yoga was Indian sage Pantajali, who is credited with writing the Yoga Sutras, a collection of aphorisms that outline the principles and practices of yoga. The 8 limbs of yoga are derived from the ancient text of the Yoga Sutras of Pantajali. The Yoga Sutras are considered one of the foundational texts of classical yoga philosophy, and are estimated to have been written between 200 BCE and 200 CE. Pantajali's work is still studied and revered by yoga practitioners and scholars around the world today. The 8 limbs of yoga are a set of principles that guide the practice of yoga, both on and off the mat. These principles are derived from the ancient text of the Yoga Sutras of Pantajali and provide a framework for the development of a yogic lifestyle. The 8 limbs are Yama or restraints, Niyama or observances, Asana or posture, Pranayama or breath control, Pratyahara or withdrawal of the senses, Dhrana or concentration, Dhyana or meditation, Samadhi or absorption. The first 2 limbs, Yama and Niyama, are considered the foundation of the yogic path. Yama refers to the ethical restraints that a yogi should practice in their interactions with others and the world around them. The 5 yamas are Ahimsa or non-violence, Satya or truthfulness, Asteya or non-stealing, Brahmacharya or celibacy or moderation in sensual pleasures, Aparigraha or non-possessiveness or non-greed. Niyama refers to personal observances that a yogi should practice to cultivate inner discipline and spiritual growth. The 5 niyamas are Saucha or cleanliness and purity, Santosha or contentment, Tapas or austerity and self-discipline, Svadhyaya or self-study and study of sacred texts, Ishvara pranidhana or devotion to a higher power. In modern living, the principles of Yama and Niyama can help individuals to cultivate a more conscious and compassionate approach to their interactions with others and themselves. Practicing non-violence, truthfulness, and non-possessiveness can help to foster more harmonious relationships and reduce conflict in personal and professional settings. Cultivating cleanliness, contentment, and self-discipline can promote overall health and well-being, while devotion to a higher power can provide a sense of purpose and meaning in life. The remaining 6 limbs of yoga build upon the foundation of Yama and Niyama, offering practices and techniques to deepen one's spiritual practice and achieve higher states of consciousness. Asana, the physical postures practiced in yoga, helps to prepare the body for meditation and cultivate physical health and vitality. Pranayama, the regulation of the breath, helps to calm the mind and balance the nervous system. Pratyahara, the withdrawal of the senses, allows the yogi to turn their attention inward and cultivate inner awareness. Dhrana, concentration, helps to develop the ability to focus the mind, while dhyana, meditation, helps to cultivate a deeper state of consciousness. Finally, samadhi, the state of absorption, is the ultimate goal of yoga, where the yogi experiences a state of oneness with the divine. Therefore, the 8 limbs of yoga offer a comprehensive framework for spiritual development and personal growth. The principles of Yama and Niyama can provide guidance for individuals seeking to cultivate a more conscious and compassionate approach to modern living, while the remaining limbs offer practices and techniques to deepen one's spiritual practice and achieve higher states of consciousness. In the 20th century, yoga began to gain popularity in the West, and today it is practiced by millions of people around the world. At its core, the philosophy of yoga is about achieving a state of union or oneness with the universe. This state is referred to as samadhi and is achieved through the practice of yoga. One of the key concepts in yoga philosophy is the idea of dharma, which is a person's duty or purpose in life. Another important concept is karma, which refers to the idea that our actions have consequences, and that we can create positive or negative karma depending on our actions. Yoga philosophy also includes the concept of the chakras, which are energy centers in the body that are associated with different emotions and aspects of our being. The practice of yoga is believed to help balance and align these chakras, leading to greater harmony and well-being. As we can see from the discussion, yoga is a complex and multifaceted practice that has a rich history and philosophy. By exploring the history and philosophy of yoga, as well as some of its key concepts, we can gain a deeper understanding of this ancient practice and its relevance to our modern lives. We will continue to explore in detail some of these concepts further in other videos. Do help us click the subscribe and like buttons for our channel to grow. See you again soon.